Give it up for your next comic tonight, everybody. The one, the only T.L. Clayton.
How's it going tonight, everybody? I got all new material, so we'll see how it goes. How bad do you have to hate somebody to have a t-shirt made? Seems like that's a really involved process, isn't it? I was out today and I saw a person that had a shirt on. It was like, no Trumpsters. It had like thumbs down. And I asked her, I was like, what's up with the shirt? And she was like, I'm paying all this money because of tariffs and everything. So I really don't like them. And I'm like, you pay for the shirt though. So you are actually paying more. How about you just not buy the shirt? You would have saved some money. Just thinking. I saw not only that, but on the shirt, it didn't even have Trump on it. It had a picture of herself, and it had a thumbs down on it. So I was like, not only did you buy this shirt, you didn't even get off the rack. You actually went out and made this shirt yourself. You have to really hate somebody to do that. There's a lot of people out there I don't like, but I'm not going through my phone's photo album looking for a headshot of myself just to express it. I think I can leave the embroidering out of it. The other day I was talking to this girl, and she told me she was a self-employed cashier. I was like, so you're really the owner? It seems like you're kind of underselling yourself there. But she was like, no, I just steal from the place I work at. I said, oh, so you're an independent cash exchange. That seems more accurate. The Winter Olympics is over. I guess. I don't really know. I haven't watched any of it. It could still be going on. It could be the middle of July and still going on. I wouldn't know. There's really no situation where you really need to know what's going on with the person who won the gold medal at the Winter Olympics. You're not going to be at a point in your life where you need any advice from a gold medalist or anything from the Winter Olympics. Even if you wake up in the morning and your car is covered with ice, you're not going to be like, let me see what this Winter Olympian said I need to do to clean it off. No one cares. Any advice you get from a Winter Olympian gold medalist, you can pretty much get from somebody that works like Napa or AutoZone. They're pretty much useless. I'll just see them in 4 years. I'll leave you with this. I was at a bookstore the other day, and I was looking at the new books that just came out. They had one. It was Dick Van Dyke's book. It was 100 Rules to Live into 100. And the people beside me, they were like, who is Dick Van Dyke? I was like, well, first of all, there's 100 rules to live into 100. Rule number one is mind your business. But also, even if you didn't know who Dick Van Dyke was, it's an old guy on the cover of the book giving you advice on how to be old. What more credentials do you need? Like, I'm an old club head. I can give people old advice about being in the club and staying alive, ways of not getting shot if you're in the club. Like if you're in the club and the DJ's playing a song and the rapper that sung the song is in the club, it's time to leave. Yeah, because everybody he rapped about is probably in the club too. Somebody's getting shot. If you're in a club and the bartender doesn't know how to make your drink, that's another point where it's time to leave. You get a vodka and cranberry, and they're like, well, what's in it? Yeah, I'll just take my drink to go. Finally, if you're in a club, and all the women there, their hair and their eyelashes look like they came from the same store, and all the women look the same, it's time to go. Because you know they can't get along and like each other. Anyway, that's my new material. I'm T.L. Clayton. I appreciate y'all. Till next time.
One more time for T.L. Clayton, everybody. T.L., I said this before, but I love when you do bits about rappers. You seem like an old school hip hop kind of guy.
Absolutely.
Like you might put on the Sugar Hill Gang, dance along, you know? A hip hop, a hippie, a hipper, a hip hip hoppity, don't stop. Can I have some of the comics in the back to move